Respected ma'am, seniors, and my dear friends, a very warm and pleasant good morning to you and our present here. Today, I first wish to give a thank to the Library Forum of N.V.K.S.D. College of Education and Dr. Sheila, Library Ma'am, for the opportunity to, for providing me the opportunity to give a book review on this occasion. So today the book review is on the novel If We Were Villains. This is the book, and If We Were Villains was written by M.L. Rio. So before going into the book review, let's see about the author. M.L. Rio was she was an American author, actor, and she was a Shakespeare lover. So she completed her PG in Shakespearean studies. So in this novel we can see her love for Shakespeare's works and her admiration towards the works of Shakespeare. So the complete novel is intertwined with the works of Shakespeare as well as her own creation. So let's go into the novel. If We Were Villains was a novel of friendship. So not only it focus on friendship, it focus on mixed emotion. First, the plot start in the jail. So the main protagonist of the novel was Oliver. So Oliver was in jail for previous 10 years for some crime. So it was a murder of his old classmate Richard. So he himself told that he has committed the crime and he was prisoned. And the detective who performed the investigation of the crime was Joseph Colbert. So this Joseph has a doubt whether Oliver was the person who really committed the crime. So in order to clarify his doubt, he used to often visit Oliver in the jail and he used to inquire whether you are the real commit of the crime or anyone else. Are you sacrifice your life for anyone's crime? Like that he often used to ask it to Oliver. But Oliver will not respond to any of Joseph's question. So on that, now it's 10 years over of imprisonment, and today the Oliver got bail. So he was going to come out of the jail, and now again Joseph came and asked whether did you the real commit of the crime. So he says, yes, I am, but Colbert, the detective Joseph did not accept. He always has a suspicion on Oliver. So he tells that I am out of job. Now he is retired. Joseph was retired. So hereafter if I investigated anything, it will not be recorded in the crime. Since he was out of his job, whatever report he give after this will not be included in the report of particular Oliver's crime case. So he told, you can directly tell with me. So now Oliver is asking, you are retired, right? Then why you are again inquiring me if it is out of record? Then he says, I cannot live my rest of life with a suspense inside me, like what is the real happened there. So again now Oliver tell, okay, I will tell, but not now. After I am going out, like out of the prison completely, one day I will tell like that. So now Joseph has satisfaction that okay, Oliver will tell me the truth. Like, but now Oliver is a little bit in doubt whether can we tell that to him or not. Now Oliver was out of the jail. It's going to a flashback. Like before 10 years, how was the life of Oliver? So Oliver was from a normal middle class family. So he was interested in Shakespeare drama from his school life. So after completing his school, he joined in Delsmer School. It was a school where drama was taught, only focused on Shakespearean drama. Shakespearean drama was given the importance. Like from the first year to the fourth year, they focus only on the dramas of Shakespeare, characters of Shakespeare, and the dialogue, stage performance, theatre art, focusing only on Shakespeare's work. So first year, second year, third year, the 3 years were gone smoothly. In their class there were 7 students. These 7 were close friends. First one is Oliver, and the second one is Richard, and third Alexander, then Meredith, Philippa, and Vern. Like that, there were 7 there, and things were very perfect. They 7 were, they has to live in hostel. They cannot go home often, so they were very thick, and they enjoyed their learning because all the 7 has equally loved the drama, theatre art, and Shakespeare. So the school life, college life or school life, it went very peaceful till third year. So what's special in this drama is, every time when they play a drama or when they play a stage performance, each of these 7 will be given a particular genre of character constantly. So Richard is a huge man, and he always play the role of kings. So Shakespeare's novels have Duke, King, like that. So these rough characters like kings and the bold things will be played always by Richard. Then again Oliver. Oliver will be always left behind. After all the main casting, small character will be, side characters will be there. These side characters will be played by Oliver. And Philippa was also, even though she is a girl, she is always, she get a male character, that too a side character. Then James. For James, every time he will get a hero character. Apart from the character which Richard played. In drama may have 2 main characters. Like this king rough character will be played by Richard, and the other small hero character will be played by James. And Meredith and Vern, they will be playing the heroine or the lead female character. Like that, they will be constantly, they will be getting these genre of character throughout their college life from the first to third year. So this fourth year, they are now entering to the 4th year of their college life in that drama. So this year fully focus on tragedies of Shakespeare. So again, this focus on the real tragedy of their lives too. So when they focus on tragedy, the first play they focus was Julius Caesar. So when they go inside Julius Caesar, they the character they get was a little bit shifting. Since now they were getting constantly the same genre, but now there was a shift in this character. This become somewhat induced some jealous envy in each of them. So first the Richard as usual got Caesar character, which is the king, bold one, and James got Brutus. Now this James and Richard has a small misunderstanding, like they were arguing who is the hero of Julius Caesar, Caesar or Brutus. Like that they have a little confusion. So this lead a small fight over there. However, the fight was sorted out. Later on, there was a Halloween party, and in this Halloween party, what special is, each one of them will have a character. Each character will have a mailbox. 7 of them will have mailbox, and in their mailbox they will get a mail about which character they are going to play. So then drama chosen was Macbeth. Since it was Halloween, the drama chosen was Macbeth, and the peer members don't know which character the other friends are playing. So each of them get privately mail, and from that mail they know what character they are playing, and they prepare themselves. So this time Richard did not get the king character. So everyone expected Richard will be the Macbeth, but it was not. The twist happened here. So Macbeth was James. So like every character was, those who got side character till then got main character, and who got main character got small characters. So Richard was very much upset that he expected Macbeth, but now he didn't get Macbeth. Instead, he gets some other side character. So in the Halloween party, there will be surprisingly each actor will be entering and they will be playing the role. They will be having masks. No one knows which character or which of them is playing which character, but they together coordinate to play the role of their drama. So successfully Macbeth was completed, and after the stage performance they has a Halloween party over there, and in the party the Richard was very much upset. So he was envied on all his fellow friends, and he went alone. He didn't mingle with any of the other six. So from this the conflict arose. So day by day, Richard started behaving harsh with the fellow members. So the friendship breaks there. The atmosphere of the school will be like a castle. So it was an old building. It will be like a castle with woods, lake, everything. So they used to spend time in the lake, the seven of them. But nowadays Richard won't join them. Richard always will be along there somewhere, and he will be drunken, and he will always mess up with it. In this, Meredith and Richard loves each other. But at one point of time, that Meredith hates the behavior of Richard, and she moved away. And Vern, a character among the seven, this Vern also was a cousin of Richard. They both were like siblings, more than a cousin. But after things fall wrong, Vern also feels somewhat departed from Richard. Like that, Richard, when these Meredith and Vern moves away, Richard feels jealous somewhat over the other character like James, Oliver, and Alexander. So after going on, he next while stage performance, there will be audition, there will be practice, there will be demonstration, drama, demonstration before like rehearsal, like that something will be happening. So in each performance, Richard meaningfully hurt someone, like he will be pushing others while telling the dialogue and while moving. He will be, if there was a slap scene, they are not supposed to slap directly, but they should act. But he used to slap, he used to meaningfully push, like that he started hurting everyone. So somehow he came along from the group. So later on, after some few days like this going, so one fine day he would fight with everyone. He ill-talked everyone, like talked bird on everyone, and he built a great fight, and everyone in the school was very much upset. So he went along, and no one minded him, and it was happening in a midnight. Like he gone along, and others were inside the school, and after that early morning, they found him very much injured and dead in the lake. So no one knows what happened to him. Now this case was taken, and Detective Joseph came there for the investigation, and he confirmed that it was not it was a murder, but he didn't have any evidence for that, because these seven of them already they were actors. They know Richard has because of their fight only Richard's injury happened, and his death also happened. So even though they know, they all planned what to tell this detective when he entered. So after all the discussion, they sat without knowing anything, and detective came. He investigated each one of them, and each one of them gave the same story, which did not arise any doubt. Like everyone discussed and told their path properly. They did not give any suspicious path for the detective to go further. But the detective Joseph was clever. He understood that these guys were well planned and acting with us. They are very well actors, and he at the time he closed the case as it was an accident. But he did not believe that it was an accident. So he was roaming in the castle there. So after some days, like six of them was not in a good phase because one of their friend died and they hate him, and because of someone had committed the crime, and someone had killed Richard among the six. So repeatedly there was something wrong going on. So everyone were in a sad state, but they expressed happy outside. Later on, uh, one day while the last stage, one of the stage performance was going on, and at that day Joseph had find who was the real crime, and he was when the curtain falls after the performance, Joseph climbed on stage and about to arrest. These six of them were on the stage, and Joseph was about to arrest who had committed the crime. Meanwhile, Oliver go in front and told, "It was me. I was the who murdered him and arrest me." Like that, he gave an open statement, and now Joseph has no way. He has only option to arrest because he has given open statement, and the case trial was gone, and Oliver was in his stand that he was the real murderer. So now Joseph has no option, so he had accepted the case and closed the case. Now Joseph can't accept that Oliver was the real crime, real criminal. So he constantly goes on asking. So the remaining part of the book says, is Oliver was the real crime, who was the real murderer of Richard, or else if he is not the real murderer, who might be? Among the six, one is the real murderer of Richard, and if he is not, who is? For why Oliver sacrificed his life? For whom he sacrificed his life? What happened to Richard? How this crime was happened? How what happened after the 10 years? Now Oliver was out, and now how was his other friends? What were his other friends doing? Like these are the remaining part. I wish you to read and find out. And this book will be in our library in 34A, 4th rack. So I request all of you to read the remaining part and find out. This was a wonderful book. In this book we can find all the emotion like love, hate, jealous. What are the human emotion is there? Well, it was spread throughout the book. And the special part is the author Rio. She has intertwined the dialogues of Shakespeare's drama with this novel, and it was perfectly synced. And if you read, some part will be dragging. You feel it dragging because you will be having to know the climax very soon, and it will be perfectly very good book for reading. Who loves a deep reading, it will be a very good book. Hope all will read this.